107.5 WGCI, the Shine's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's
Yeah.
the morning show with the Destin Legend, Leon Rogers, the beautiful Kendra G, myself, the shortest damn man in Chicago, Kyle. Jesse Smollett tried to put a black eye on Black History Month, but we back.
Yeah.
Raises it up to the prominence that it needs to be today.
Get my edges right.
We have a young lady in the studio right now, man, that's doing big things, man, representing the black community. Miss Monique Lene Rodriguez is here. Good morning.
He said my government name. Good morning.
You know, we've been doing some investigational work on you. You know what I mean? Make sure you on the up and up. And from what we understand, man, you have a very, very big company, black-owned company that's making some strides out here.
Yes, absolutely. Mielle Organics, we're a natural hair care company. I've been doing it for the past 4.5 years, and it's been a dream come true. It's always been my dream to be an entrepreneur. I've always been passionate about beauty and hair, and you know, I came from nursing, so completely, totally different. Had no business experience, no marketing experience, but I had dream and a lot of faith.
It's got to be way better than putting in catheters, you know what I mean?
It totally is.
How tough was it to like even start something like this, coming from a nursing background, going into hair, and how hair, from what I know, is so sealed off, like a lot of the other nationalities, I think want to say Korean and Arab, they kind of block off the industry from you guys. How tough was it?
Of course it was tough. Anything that's worth having is going to be hard. Like, nobody said it was going to be easy. What was hard for me was not having that exposure. So I didn't have any mentors. I didn't have any women that looked like me owning a business. So I had to go out and seek that and try to find the inspiration for myself, because I knew in my heart that I've always wanted to be a businesswoman, but I didn't know how to accomplish that. So I had to get out there, network and research, try to learn about business, try to learn about branding and marketing. So a lot of the stuff I was self-taught. Because again, coming from nursing, like, I knew science, I knew how to take a blood pressure, I knew how to start an IV, but to go into something that was totally different, it was just foreign territory. But I feel that, you know, if your vision comes from God and if He put that vision in you, He's already equipped you with what you need to be successful. But it's for us to realize what those gifts and talents are and to put the work behind it and work it to the best of our ability. So that's exactly what I did.
What part of town are you from?
I'm from Riverdale.
Riverdale.
So south side of Chicago,
And I think what I love about Monique is she's so humble. See, I wanted to show love for you for Black History Month because I saw you on WGN, but prior to that, we did the Black Women's Expo last year. We were on a panel together. And I know that hair is such a big thing in the Black community. And right now, just as a woman, we talk about edges and all this stuff all the time. So just talk about, like, what made you, because you said all your life people have been asking you about your hair. Because this is her real hair.
Yes.
This is her real hair. They say no weave, none of that.
I always assume that until told otherwise.
So is it genetic? Can Black women really grow their hair long? Like,
Absolutely.
talk about that.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, like, us as Black people, like, we have to stick together. And it was hard for me in the beginning because people just assumed that, oh, well, she's mixed, she's not fully Black, that's not all her hair. And the thing is, like, we can grow hair. You know, hair grows. We just have to learn how to take care of our hair and have better regimens and stop putting things in our hair that pulls our hair out, like chemicals and, you know, glue and wearing protective styles longer than we should. Like, that stuff is damaging to our hair.
So you don't like the lace front movement?
You know what? I feel that I'm not going to judge anybody. If you want to wear lace fronts, but protect your hair underneath. Like, take care of your hair. Don't use your protective style or a lace front as a cover-up. Like, you still should be caring for your hair underneath whatever your lace front or protective style is.
What about people that have young children, perms? I remember my mom put a perm in my hair when I was, like, 8 years old, but that's not good, right?
No, it's totally, like, I'm against perms, like, seriously, because, you know, and that's where my nursing background, my science. So as a nursing student, there was a cadaver. You know, a cadaver is a dead person. They cut this
Ryan, my producer.
They did an experiment where they cut her. It was an African American woman in her like 70s. They cut her scalp open, and the matter in her brain was green. It's not supposed to be green, but it was from years of chemical relaxers that seeped into her scalp and her brain, and that's why we have women that have Alzheimer's, have all these different mental illnesses because of the chemicals that's seeping into our brain. So if you are a mom and you have a young child, I would highly discourage you from putting a perm or relaxer in their hair because it's very damaging to our skin. And you got to think the people that created perms and relaxers, there are people that don't look like us.
What do you say to the people
See,
that...
because I knew y'all was crazy. Probably perms in your hair, you're going crazy.
What do you say to the people that, because I hear this a lot, people that actually say negative things about people that wear their hair natural? Like, do something with your head. Are you walking around here all natural, like you India, Irie, yada, yada. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like that's the thing. Like, we gotta understand like where we come from as people. Like, if you understood your history and you knew your culture, like there's no way you would say anything negative about someone embracing their natural roots and their history and their hair, because that's where we come from. Like, the reason why we started wearing relaxers is because of trying to conform to what
European standards.
the European standards were for beauty and how they define beauty. So now it's us as African American women, we're breaking free from that and we're defining our own beauty, what beauty means to us. And that's important that we represent that. So if you down someone for wearing their hair natural, you probably have a lot of hate within your own self.
Wow.
Let me take my wig off. I'm gonna take my wig off right now because I just feel like.
Say that because my wife, she does hair, and my 3 daughters never had any chemicals in their hair. And when people see their hair, the first thing they ask is like, "Oh, she got relaxing?" They're like, "No, that's all their natural hair." So if you start young at an early age and get those habits involved as you get older, you know, you won't even want to put that stuff in.
Yeah, and I have 2 daughters, so I really encourage them to wear their hair natural, embrace their curly hair. My daughter at one point she didn't want to wear her hair curly because of the environment where she goes to school, and people don't look like her in her school. So I had to really encourage her, like, your hair is beautiful. You know how many girls want to have hair like you? Like, you got to embrace that. And it's really important that we teach our young girls that now as kids. So, like, to your point, they grow up and they're loving their natural selves.
So, like, okay, so just real quick, give us some of the things that we can do. Like, I heard vitamins are really important for hair care. We never talk about vitamins for your hair. And then moisturizing black hair. Like, what are some things that black women need to do with their hair to keep it good?
Healthy. Yeah. So moisture is the key. Like, if your hair is dry, if it's brittle, your hair is going to break off. So having a good deep conditioning regimen, taking vitamins, because when you think of healthy hair, you have to understand that what you put in your body is a reflection of your outside, your skin, your hair, and your nails. So we have to eat healthy. We have to drink plenty of water, taking vitamins. That's why we have vitamins in our product line, because of that. Like, I don't want people to just focus on, let me just put this on my hair and it's a quick fix. Like, it's a whole overall holistic approach. Like, it's from the inside out. So again, using great products, using natural ingredients, organic ingredients, I feel that it's really important to do that, to have a good healthy regimen so your hair can grow, so your hair can flourish.
Black Girl Magic.
There you go.
I'm proud of you.
Tell everybody the name of your line and how they can reach out to you if they're interested in what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. So our company is Mielle Organics, and we have a website, mielleorganics.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Mielle Organics. I have a personal page, Exquisite Mo. And of course, if you're out shopping at Target, Sally's, CVS, Jewel Osco,
You out here.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
everywhere.
she's in Target.
Yeah.
I'm just so proud of you because I feel like, as a black woman and moving forward in the hair industry, because like Leon said, a lot of times we don't see a lot of black women capitalizing off of black hair. And I think that's awesome that you represent the brand well. I wish you nothing but more success, and I think you can inspire other people to follow their dream, because like you said, you're only 4 years in.
Yeah.
And you're doing very well.
Absolutely.
You gotta make some wave grease for brothers.
I got you. We have a great rosemary mint oil.
That's what I'm talking about. Waves going up there, some 360.
All right, baby. Monique hanging out with us, Mielle Organics, M-I-E-L-L-E, correct?
Yes.
M-I-E-L-L-E, Mielle Organics, man. Best of luck to you, and congratulations on everything so far.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Finally, Black
Thank
History
you.
positivity.
Yeah, that's what you just said.